Double-take availability provides continuous data replication over any distance, so you always have access to a current copy of your data, applications, and operating systems. You can choose between application level or full server failover to configure a standby system to take over for the production server in case of an outage. Double-take availability is hardware and application independent and protects Exchange, SQL Server, SharePoint, Oracle, and more. Double-take availability will monitor the production server or application and automatically failover to the standby server in the event of an outage. Failover can be at the application level using the Application Manager feature or at the full server level using the Full Server Failover feature. Choose Application Level Failover or Full Server Failover. The Double-take console provides a central point for monitoring and managing double-take availability jobs in the environment. Its Get Started screen also acts as a starting point from which to manage all of Vision Solutions' other products, such as Double-take Recover Now, Double-take Move, and Double-take Flex. The task-oriented workflow makes it easy to configure replication and failover protection for critical workloads by stepping you through the setup process based on the particular kind of workload you want to protect and whether or not it's running on physical or virtual hardware. For business-critical applications such as Exchange, SQL, SharePoint, BlackBerry Enterprise Server, and file servers, the Application Manager feature includes application-specific intelligence to automate the setup and configuration of protection and provides additional capabilities such as automated failover testing. In this demonstration, we'll show how easy it is to protect a Microsoft SQL Server instance and fail it over to a secondary server in the event of an outage. First, specify the server you want to protect by selecting it from a drop-down list or by typing in the name. Next, select the standby system to fail over to if the production server is unavailable. Once both the source and target servers have been specified, click the Configure button to specify additional protection settings. Because of the product's built-in awareness of Microsoft SQL Server, it's able to automatically determine which services must be started at failover time. You can remove services from this list or easily add additional ones. A failover condition is a set of circumstances under which you would like services to be started on the standby system. Double-take availability can monitor the protected server either at the network or the application level and can initiate a failover after a specific amount of time. It's possible to protect either all of the data associated with an application workload or only specific subsets of that data. For SQL Server, for example, it's possible to either protect the entire SQL Server instance or select individual user databases for protection and fail over only those databases during an outage. Once protection has been configured, the exclusive pre-flight check capabilities validate the configuration to reduce or even eliminate the potential for errors. Once the pre-flight check has been successfully completed, configuring protection is as easy as clicking Enable Protection. Double-take availability will then create a connection between the source and target servers and start the initial synchronization of data between the two systems. When the initial mirroring of the dataset is complete, the protection status changes to Protected, and failover can be initiated either manually or when a failover condition has been met. To use the full server failover capabilities, open the Double-take console and select Protect an entire server. To configure full server protection, simply select the source server either by browsing for it from a list of available servers or by typing the name in manually. Next, select a target server in the same manner. Once the source and target servers have been selected, click Configure Protection to specify advanced settings for replication and failover. On the Protection tab, for example, you can configure which volumes are included in the protection job, which directories are excluded, what services should be left running on the target system, and finally, whether or not periodic snapshots should be taken to allow you to fail over to multiple points in time. On the Failover tab, you can specify how long to wait before failover is initiated and whether or not it requires human intervention, as well as configure custom actions to occur before or after failover. Once advanced options have been specified, the protection job can be validated by clicking the Validate Configuration button. Double-take availability will then perform a pre-flight check, ensuring that the two systems are compatible, that data replication can begin, and that failover will be successful in the event of an outage. Click Enable Protection to initiate replication of the protected server and monitoring for automated failover. Once the initial synchronization is complete, the production server is protected, and the secondary server is ready for failover should an outage occur.